Hello everyone. I want to do a video specifically talking about how to figure out the lowest common denominator. For a few students, I feel that your knowledge is still not very solid. Now hopefully that you can watch this video and through practice to completely master this. Now I'm going to use a couple of questions just to demonstrate. Okay, so now question number 9 here. The denominator is 15 and 9 and 10. Okay, the different ways of doing this. So let's do it one by one. Now the first one, we can use number signs. Now number signs tell us that 9 and 10, between them, there's no common factors. So we just multiply them. So between these two numbers, the common denominator, the lowest, will be 90. So then 90 and then 15. So then between 19 and 15, 15 does go into 90. So that means if 90 divided by 15, then that is 6. So then therefore, the lowest common denominator is 90. So the first thing is just use number sense, right? Use number sense. Then we should have no problem. And but the next one is that some of the questions probably using this type of number sense will not be too easy. So then another way to do it is to use the factor tree. So we talked about this before. So use the tree. So when we use the tree, this question using the tree could be a little bit tedious, but hey, just let's say that is our strategy. So 15 is 3 and 5. 9 is 3 and 3. And then 10 is 2 and 5. So how many different numbers are here? There's a 2, there's a 3, and there's a 5. They need to be all picked. Okay, so sorry, this should be 10. They need all to be picked. So there's a 2, and there's a 3, and there's a 5. Not only they have all to be picked, they also have to be picked by the highest degree. So this one is 3 to the power of 2. So we have to pick the 3 to the power of 2. This one is only 3 to the power of 1. So we have to pick this. And then if you multiply this together, that means 2 multiplied by 9 multiplied by 5, then that is 90. So using this way, pretty much can guarantee you no matter what the numbers are, you definitely, without failure, will be able to figure out the common denominator and this lowest. Now there's another way, it's called the third way. The third way is this way. So you use this kind of system. Now 15 and 9 and 10. And then so you draw this one. So what that mean is that you're trying to see, okay, between the three numbers, there's common factor at least between two numbers. Okay, now if we look at 15 and 9, okay, well, they both can be divided by 3. Well, 10 cannot be divided by 3, but that's fine. So then I get a 3 here. Now 15 divided by 3 is 5. Now 9 divided by 3 is 3. Now 10 cannot, there's nothing, I cannot use 10 to divide by 3, so not a problem, pull it down. Okay, now take a look at three numbers. Any of them, any two of them, minimal, still have a common factor, then we still can keep going. Now between 5 and 10, and then that is 5. So now divided by 5. So then that is 1. And then 3, there's nothing I can do about it, pull it down. And 10 divided by 5 is 2. Now 1, 3, and 2, there's nothing as common left. Then I cannot do anything anymore. And then you multiply by these numbers altogether. 3 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 1 means that's okay. Multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2, again it gives you 90. Okay, so with these two ways, besides the number sense, if you could master either this way or this way, then you can do anything that is needed. So now, for example, these ones, you see, these 2, 4, 8, these simple numbers, you definitely can use number sense. 3, 5, and 4, sure, no problem. But if we have some questions like such as, okay, now how about this one? You got 12, 8, and 12, and 15. Okay, so then why don't I say, okay, I'm going to use my two other ways. One is my factor tree. So one is I using the tree. Okay, so the tree will be 8 is 2, 4, 2, 2. Okay, so that means 2 to the power of 3. Now 12 is 2, 6, and 2, and 3. So that is 2 to the power of 2 and multiply by 3. Now 15 is 3 and 5. So how many numbers here? 2 and 3 and 5. And so 2 and 3 and 5. Now for the 2, what is highest power? That is 3. So here to be 3. Now 3, well, there's nothing higher than just 3 to the power 1, so that's fine. Now 5, there's nothing more than just 1 5. And then we multiply them together, and that is our lowest common denominator. So that is 8. 8 multiplied by 4 is 24. 24 multiplied by 5. 24 multiplied by 5 is 120. Okay? Now, using the next way is that, okay, let's write the three numbers together, 8, 12, and 15. And then so divided by, say, 4, okay? 4, and that is 2, and that's 3. Okay, 15, no way I can do it, that's fine. Okay, however, now between 3 and 15, I still can divide by 3, great. Now 2, I cannot do anything, put it down, and then that's 1, and then that is 5. So then again, multiply all these numbers together, give me 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1 by multiplied by 5. That's again, that is 120. Okay. Now last question I'm going to demonstrate is, why don't we take a look at another one? Okay, I feel a little bit tedious now, but if you can follow and then at least understand what I'm doing, and then after that you just have to practice. Okay, now let's see. So now the first one, I do the tree. Okay, so the tree will be 8, and that's again 2, 2, or 4. Okay, it's a 2 and 2. We can't even remember the 2 to the power, so 2 to the power of 3. Now 36. 36 is 2, 18, and 2, and 9, and 3, and 3. So then that is 2 to the power of 2, and 3 to the power of 2. Now 48. Although tedious, but it will absolutely get the job done. So that's 2, 24, 2, 12, 2, 6, 2, 3. Okay, so let's say this is 2 to the power of 4 and 3. So now this question will only have 2 and 3 as different numbers. So 2 and 3. Then the highest power for 2 is 4 here. Now the highest power for 3 is here. And then this is 8 multiplied by 9, and that is your common denominator, which is also the lowest. Okay, now use another way. Sure, use another way. 8, 36, and 48. Okay, so let's see. Okay, divided by 4. Okay, then that is 2, and that is 9, and that is 1 and 2. Well, then 9 and 12, I still have 3. Pull the 2 down, and that is 3, and then that is 4. Okay, so 2, 3, 4. There's nothing common anymore. So then that means 4 multiplied by 3, multiplied by 2, multiplied by 3, multiplied by 4. So that is still 72, isn't it? Or am I doing this wrong? And oh, by the way, this is wrong here. So 2 to the power 4, this is not 8. No wonder, okay? So this is, as a matter of fact, this is 16. Now 16 multiplied by 9, so it's not 72. So this is 100, this is 4, 144. So then this should be 144. Okay, now, so for some of you, if you wanted to obviously get better and master the adding and subtracting, now please do question number 8, question number 9, and question number 10. And the 3 questions, if you can do it, then you should have no problem with the upcoming test.